Well, hello. Good morning, fellow diamond painters. I'm going to attempt, a small, medium, whatever, whip and chat, just to let you know what's going on, what's going to be happening. It is about 8:25 a.m. It is on a Thursday, the 19th of October, 2023. I'm going to try and give this a shot and see if this view works. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't have a whole lot to talk about, but I thought I would at least try and come on here and, see what happens. Let's see. I'm working on these plus over here, so we'll see how that goes. It would be color 3853. So we'll see what happens. The place contacted me on the cross stitching, as I had stated in my last video, and they'll be shipping it out today. So I might get it. Well, they usually send it priority, so I figure Saturday or Monday. It just depends on how early their mail, gets put out today. I hear my puppy in there. It figures he doesn't say a word until I start diamond painting or doing something that I want to do. And then he starts. Well, he can just, he'll be fine. He's already been out, so he's okay. What I plan on doing when I get the cross stitch. Now, as I stated, I can't show you what it is. I can't tell you what it is. It's, copyright designer issues type thing. That's, par for the course. What I will do, though, is I will show you my setup. I will show you the equipment that I use to cross stitch. I have to put up my my stand, my cross stitching stand, and get it all together, put my stretcher bars, the whole bit. And I thought I could do a video of that. I can show you the piece of material that I'll be working on, and that would be the extent of it, or how I set that piece of material up to get started. Like I said, it's a nice pattern. I've done so many for them over the years, and they turn out beautifully. They really do. If I could find some of mine, Becky, that I finished, I would be happy to show some more. Digging them out I didn't do that many for myself. Years ago I did. And then some of them got given away, or, I don't know what I did with half of them. But a lot of my cross-stitching was gifts, or it was for the companies, because I stitched for several companies. And, it's been a lot of years since I did any for myself. But I wanted to set up the the equipment and everything to show you how I cross stitch. Through the years, I had several different systems that I used to use, and some of them were a pain in the rear end. Some of them, worked half decently. I invested probably about 7 years ago, and one called a System 4, which looks as simple as all get out, was not cheap, but it's worked the best for me for all sizes of diamond paint, of cross stitch. I have done some cross stitch patterns that are really rather large, really big, like 36 inches across and whatever size the other way. Hold a minute. Okay. So I've done larger ones, and I've done some as small as 4 or 5 inches, like ornaments and things like that. So I've done a lot of cross stitching. Everything from Victorian ladies to Victorian houses, farm scenes, animals, you name it, flowers and things, which they know I hate that flora and fauna, but I have, done those. So, I loved cross stitching. I still do. It's just I haven't done any since I started this diamond painting in January of this year. I mean, it's like, and I have thousands of patterns here of cross stitch, and I have tubs of material from Ada cloth to linen to I think I'm trying to remember what some of the other ones are called. I can't even remember off the top of my head anymore. Even weave, I have tons. I have a few that I did start working on. Matter of fact, maybe I'll bring those out. I might have of the Victorian ladies. I'd have to go back on my videos to see what I showed you. I do not remember. I've, dealt with many, many designers, and they're all so wonderful people. They are. I've spoken to them on the phone. I've, emailed them, the whole bit, and they're very nice people. And boy, can they design. I wish I had that talent, to draw, design, But yeah, that's what I wanted to do, was to show you how I set things up. And I mean, if it's of interest to you, I'm gonna move this over a little. Hopefully, it doesn't mess up. So, Becky, I love that snowman. I really do. I love that snowman. I'm gonna have to put a piece of here. I keep hitting it with my hand and getting stuck to it. I'm glad you love that Bella Art de Nicole tray. I've seen a few things that they've designed or that she, has done on her 3D printer. A couple of them would have worked for me, but the size of pattern or size of diamond painting that we have, or at least that I have, she has these attachments that will attach to the sides of your table, and has a scoop type thing where you roll your diamond painting, and it'll lay in that tray, in those trays on either side, on the left and right, so that rather than using a pool noodle, you just roll it and stick it down, roll it onto that. The only issue is that it'll only work for the width of your table, not the width of your painting. So that doesn't work for me. Because Becky, yes, I had this painting rolled as I showed you in the last video. I had to unroll it. It crimps the sides so bad that when I finally unrolled it, I had several drills popping off, falling off, coming loose. And so I'm just letting it hang. I'm letting it hang. There's nothing else I can do about it. This table is only so wide, and this painting is wider. So it doesn't work. It works great, of course, when you have something smaller, that fits the table, but I don't have the room to get a larger table, to fit some of my paintings. So, it's too bad this type of table didn't have like an extension, where you pull it out and you can widen it and then slide it back in like you do, a dining room table type thing. But it doesn't. I suppose if I got a piece of wood, I probably could do that. I never thought about it till like right this second, that maybe what I ought to do is get a piece of good wood that's varnished, or and lay it out across this table. Lay it across, and that way it'll hold up the sides of the painting and prevent it from crimping on the ends. I think I may attempt that. I'm going to look next month and see what I can find. Excuse me, my coffee is coming up. So I may attempt that. It's, sometimes ideas pop into your head. They may not work, but hey, you don't know until you try them. So let's see, today is church dinner. And then I forgot to mention quite a while back, my daughter didn't get the part in that one play, which was no big deal. They do these all the time. Today she's going to try out for another play. I think it's one of a Sherlock Holmes play where it's mostly all speaking parts. And she's going to try out for that. I think I'm done with the plus signs. Okay, let's see. I'll try these U-turns, because that'll be something I can do quicker. I should have had some of this set up at the time, but I didn't. So, yeah, she's going to be trying out for that this evening after supper. And then tomorrow she's supposed to go somewhere to enjoy a play. She's going to be watching a play. Let's see, let me find that where... It is so hard once you get past a certain level on this diamond painting to find the legend, to look at the legend, because it's hanging down so far, and I need to get a printer of some kind, one of those like Crafting with B has. Even if it's in black and white, it doesn't matter to me. I just need the symbols. I don't pay attention to the colors. Oh, this is a pretty purple. Look at this, V. Look at that pretty purple. Are you going to focus? Yeah, you are. This is number 340. That is pretty, and it is even pretty in cross-stitch thread. That is really pretty. Yeah, that's what I mentioned the other day. Here I go flip-flopping. I have to dig out all my cross-stitch stuff. I don't even know where I put my needles. I have to remember, good heavens, where I put my Velcro, which I'll explain to you what that's for. I don't know. I'm going to have to spend tonight or tomorrow going through the cupboard and remembering where I put half this stuff, because I packed it all away because I figured I hadn't heard from them in months, and if they needed me, they would contact me, and I guess they did. But I thought, okay, I'm really doing this diamond painting, and I'm enjoying it. So, but, I couldn't turn this one down. So, they know if they contact me, I'm usually always available for them. And they know that, and yeah, I'll brag about myself, they know that I am fast. That if they need a project like yesterday, I'll have it to them. I'll work on it, get it done, and write out to them. So they know I can do that. And there's been times where they've needed stuff done right away, and they've tried to contact other ones, and they know that maybe they can't get it done as fast. And they'll, get a hold of me and say, hey, can you do it, blah, blah, blah. And I say, sure, it's not like I have a life. It's not like I have anything else better to do. So, I wish I could show you all. I thought about asking them the pictures that they sent me of everything I had cross-stitched for them, if I could show you at least the color photos. And because some of them are from many years ago. And what they did is they just printed them out, on paper. They always show me that, what it looks like, and then they send you your chart and your material and all that. So I'm going to ask, because if that's a possibility, then I could go ahead and do a little bit of that, where I could show you all, some of the ones that I had cross-stitched through the years. I'll wait until I hear back from them. I'll ask them today and see what their response is, because it's not like I'm showing the chart itself. And the ones that I would be showing you would be from so many years ago that I'm sure they've either sold out in the stores, magazines, and such where they display them or sell them, that they've, gained their profit or whatever it is, and some of them may have been discontinued now. So I will find out later today and see what happens. I see my puppy is not going to be silenced. It's not time for him anyway. He usually wakes my daughter up at 9 o'clock. It's about 9:15 right now. So usually as soon as it becomes daylight, or he sees the daylight, he figures, okay, it's time. So let's see, Crafting with V. I watched yours. Love the unboxings that you had from Amazon. I still love that cat fairy, or whatever. I think that's what it's called. I love that one. And cannot wait until you and Granny do the Hope Runs Deep. Like I said, I tried to get one, but to no avail. Because I would have loved to have done it with y'all. I really would have. It's not that large, and, it would have been a nice project to do. But I even checked with the second Hobby Lobby, and nope. All they have on their Christmas sales stuff in diamond painting is Diamond Dot. That's it. And they're and that poor horse The poor black and white is still sitting there at my Hobby Lobby. The one that's still sitting there. Poor horsey. And the Wolf Dreamcatcher is still there from Diamond Art. They're still hanging there. Hanging in. You know. Yeah, they are. So, and I suppose when they have their 40% off, they'll drop even further than what is listed on them now. But, and they have the one with the colored trees. I've been tempted on that one a few times, but that's just too much, you know, flora and fauna for me. I don't know if I'd want to do something like that. And then they had the Sneaky Cat. That's still there. But other than that, it was mostly all Diamond Dot. So I don't know what's going on with the Hobby Lobby. So where are we at here? 21 minutes. The puppy's not going to stop. So rather than let him carry on, I'm going to get myself in gear here and get him out of the puppy cage. He was asleep in there for a good hour or so, and then as soon as I started this, he started his little song and dance. So, all right, I will try to get back to you all tomorrow if I can, and as soon as the other project shows up, I will at least try to show you my setup and talk to you about how I, attempt my cross-stitching. Because everybody's different. Everybody, some people do them in their lap. Some people do it by hand. I use a cross-stitching stand. So, I will talk at you later. Hope you all have a good day. In middle, it's coming toward the weekend, so I do nothing on the weekend. Just diamond paint, and that's it. So, y'all have a good day. Hugs. Glad everything went well with Ellie at the vet, Granny. And looking forward to any and all videos. Somebody entertain me, please. So, hugs to you all. And I will babble at you later. Bye-bye.